This is literally like my second or third time filming this intro because of my stupid freaking wolf teeth. I have massive canine teeth. Like, I feel like they're so much bigger than other people's canine teeth. And so whenever I smile, like my top lip just naturally curls under, and lipstick always transfers on these like two teeth right here. Also, just to avoid this problem later, I get so many questions, like I feel like months later after I post a video about what's on my lips, what's on my nails. Normally I post all the details down below in the info box. Sometimes I forget and then I feel bad because I honestly don't remember what color I was wearing either. So to avoid that problem, I was gonna go ahead and tell you guys what I'm wearing on my lips right now. I took the lip liner from Flower, which is the Drew Barrymore line that's sold at Walmart, in the shade Cherry Red. I filled my lips in with that, and then on top of it I used one of the matte lipsticks from NYX. This one is called Eden, and it's just a super like true blue toned, cool toned cherry red, but it's super pretty. I'm digging it, especially with this dress. Okay, all that aside, let's go into the main point of this video. I'm actually super excited to film this one for you guys because for a while now I have been wanting to do something that kind of like breaks down my makeup collection in categories, showing you guys like my top tried and true products. So today we are going to be focusing on my top 5 under eye concealers. Another exciting thing about this video is that it is a collab with one of my newer friends here on YouTube. Her name is Loreal. I'm sure a lot of you guys know of her already. If you don't, I will post her pretty face right here. She has some bomb.com brows. Like, I love her eyebrows, and then she just has this like luscious mane. Her Instagram posts are always like flawless. I'm super jealous of her winged liner. So after you guys watch this one, be sure to go check out her channel, subscribe to her. I will have her video as well as her channel linked down below, so go tell her I said what's up. But yeah, let's go ahead and roll on into the concealers now. I'm not gonna lie, I have slightly more than 5, only because some are like combinations that I feel like I just have to have. Like, one doesn't work that well, but together it's like Ebony plus Ivory, You and Me in Harmony. I think I just butchered those lyrics. I've never known all the words to that song or many other songs. I don't know where I'm going with this. Okay, but we had both agreed that we were gonna do 5. I think we were both also agreeing on cheating a little bit, but then also within the line there is drugstore and like high-end products. So these aren't gonna be like featured in like my love scale, like, oh, I love you the most and I love you the least. I just love all these equally. It just depends kind of like what I'm feeling that day. So let's go ahead and start off with these products first, just because I was kind of hesitant to feature these on this video, because it's not a product that's like readily available in the States. I do believe you can purchase it online though. I actually got these when I went to England, and then Keegan went to England. I'm not even gonna lie, these products are probably expired. They need to be tossed out, but I've still been using them because I like them that much and I just need to order them. Okay, anyways, these are from the collection. Is it just called collection line? I thought it was like collection 1000. 16-hour wear, lasting perfection, ultimate wear concealer. The stickers have fallen off. Oh no, it's Fair 1 and Light 2. Fair is pretty darn light, but since I don't have too many like bluish undertones on my under eyes, I feel like it's okay to use these. If anything, just for reference, having that yellow undertone in my skin, I feel like a lot of the times my under eyes, rather than going blue or purple, kind of pull this like weird orangey sallow color. So I just like to always brighten up that area. These two concealers are like super high coverage without being dry. They will crease if you don't set them, and most of these products will. I feel like most concealers do crease if you don't set them, like over time. But these have amazing coverage without being drying on the under eye. So I wanted to quickly mention these. So if you do live in the UK, then if you have like a Boots, what's the other really popular? Doesn't start with an S. I can't think of it right now. I believe I purchased these at Boots, so oh, I love them so much. I really need to get some more. Okay, moving on to a drugstore product from here in the States. I have the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle. This is from Maybelline. Now, before I hated this concealer and I never got why everyone raved about it, and it's because I was buying the wrong color. I honestly do not care for this product whatsoever when it comes in an actual shade like light, fair, medium. This one is in the shade Brightener, and this is the only one that I like from the line. It has a really like kind of salmony, cool pink shade, so it just really illuminates your under eyes, and it's kind of more of a moisturizing formula too. Like, it's thin just as long as you don't squeeze out too much of it. I know a lot of people are not into the whole sponge thing. I keep saying I'm going to remove mine, but I don't know, sometimes I kind of like the sponge, and I believe it's supposed to be like an anti, what is it, microbial, forget it. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's just super, super brightening on the under eyes. It's really inexpensive, and I feel like a tiny bit goes a long way. Like, I don't even give it a full crank, and that's enough to cover both eyes, plus down the center of my nose. I really just use this as like a highlighter and brightener for my entire face. This is actually what I'm wearing this as well as one of these concealers, just because this formula does go on super, super thin. So I love this one for brightening. Most places, as long as you don't get it at CVS or Walgreens, I want to say Target and Walmart is like $6.99 and below. Maybe $7.99. No, I feel like it's around in like the $6.99 range. So yeah, love this one. Another one from the drugstore. I think this is really the only other concealer I have from the drugstore that I truly like. This is another one from Maybelline. This is the Fit Me concealer. I have mine in fair. I also have it in light. This is a doe foot applicator. Super, super creamy formula. A lot of people have compared it to the NARS creamy, is it the luminous creamy concealer or the creamy concealer? I forget what it's called. It's the one that has like the similar packaging. I've never tried that one, so I can't compare, but I personally love the formula of this stuff. I don't feel like it's the most high coverage concealer at the drugstore. Like, if you have severe dark under eye circles, I don't know how well this will work for you, but if you're just looking for more of a lightweight brightening formula, I think this one is awesome. I personally love it. Next up is a combination. So I was counting this as one product because while they do work okay on their own, I just feel like they work like magic together. Like, these two products need to get with it and have babies and have one magical product, because this combination is life. So what I like to do is go in with the MAC Prep and Prime in Light Boost. If you guys aren't familiar with these, basically it's just kind of like a highlighting retractable pen with a brush tip applicator. This is more of a yellow tone. There's Radiant Rose that's more of like a pinky color. Is there more? Those are the only two that I've ever used. I'm sure there's probably another, but those are the only two that I've used. So what I like to do with this is kind of go in under my eyes, just do really thin strokes, and then on top of it, I will go in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer in Light Neutral. I have several shades of these, several shades of these that Urban Decay sent me, and this is my favorite one. This is another doe foot applicator. However, it's super, super flexible. So it's just really nice. It's not like stiff on your face. Another super creamy formula. A lot of people have been raving about this. It is a nice concealer, but to me, it's not life-changing on its own. But together with this, I'm telling you, your under eyes are like, without being like sparkly, they're just really bright and illuminated. So if you're into that whole like Kim Kardashian and bright under eyes, you're gonna love these two. Okay, next up is no surprise. I feel like this would be in pretty much any single person's under eye concealer video. This is the MAC Prolong Wear Concealer. I use mine in NW20. The only thing is the packaging on this does get super annoying, but that's not what this video is about. So let's just forget about that part. You can depot it though. I will say that. It's a pain in the butt, but you can depot it. So if you ever feel like you have like more product left, depot it and get the rest out, because there's so much more product in there that never comes out of the pump. This concealer was my holy grail for probably a solid year. I felt like I didn't use any other concealer except for this one, but I've slowly been branching out more and showing my other concealers love. This stuff is incredible. This is probably one of the concealers in here that creases the least. However, I still just prefer to set my under eye concealers. The concealer that I have been in love with for the last 4 months. I know I've said that for every single product, but I feel like this is a concealer that I've pretty much used in like every single getting ready with me video. This is from IT Cosmetics. On one side it has their classic Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer, which if you guys have never tried that before, that is another concealer that is just like super highly pigmented and super potent, like the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. So as you can see, it's a dual-ended concealer. I have mine in, neutral medium and light. And then yeah, the Hello Light Brightener is both in the same shade. So if you guys are familiar with the original Bye Bye Under Eye, this is the same formula. However, it's just in a tube, or in a, what is this called? It's still a tube, but rather than being in a squeeze tube, it's in this kind of tube with a doe foot applicator, which personally I feel like makes for easier application, just because the one in the tube, you really kind of have to warm up with your finger first. That is a product that I feel like if you have like really, really dark under eyes, that will mask it no matter how dark they are, just because it is a super high coverage primer, not primer, concealer. But if you guys have never tried the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer and you're someone who suffers from really like dark shadows on your under eyes, this is one that I feel like would make your dreams come true. It's super high coverage. It'll cover anything you have on those under eyes. It is a thicker formula though, so just be warned. Okay, on the opposite end though, you have the Hello Light Brightener. Now several of you guys had told me I did not know about this, so thank you so much to everyone who did. I was applying the concealer first and then the brightener on top, but several of you had told me that you were at Ulta when you purchased this and an IT Cosmetics rep was there and you were told to do the brightener first and then the concealer. That's how I've been applying it now and I absolutely love it. This doesn't have shimmer, it's almost like a pale yellow brightener. There's no shimmer, there's no sheen, but it just brightens up any darkness you have under there. So I really like to concentrate that right here on the sides. Okay, and then finally, this is a product, this is probably one that isn't as loved as much as the other products. This is a product I rely on when my allergies are really bad and then when I do start to get like really sallow looking on my under eyes. Whenever I'm sick or whenever I'm dealing with allergies, my under eyes are horrid. But other than that, they're kind of pretty normal. Like I never, like I said, I never really get those bluish undertones. I just get that weird like orangey look under there. This is a corrector I absolutely love. This is the Tarte CC Under Eye Corrector. This stuff is so creamy though. Like if you don't set this, you will basically have lines from your under eyes down to your chin. Like no joke. It's just so creamy, so it'll pick up on any fine line. So I feel like it's a product that you have to set almost instantly. Otherwise your under eyes are gonna be looking like Granny Jones. Like it's just not cute. But it is like the creamiest concealer ever. I have the Bobbi Brown corrector as well. And it's kind of the same consistency, but I feel like sometimes Bobbi Brown can be a bit tackier. The best way to use this is kind of to press it into your skin first rather than just rubbing it, because like I said, with it being so creamy, plus girls, you ain't supposed to be rubbing on your under eyes anyways, you should be tapping it. But once you tap it in, it just like hides any darkness you have on your under eyes and really just corrects all those dark, yucky places we don't want to see. But yeah, this video I'm sure ended up being longer than what it was supposed to, but I really just wanted to share these products with you guys, give you guys my thoughts on them. I will have them linked down below as well. I hope you guys enjoyed, and like I mentioned earlier, if you guys are interested in seeing kind of like top 5, top 10 of each of like categories in my makeup collection, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to go check out Laura's channel and video. All of that goodness will be listed down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!